Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. Pretty much nothing else has changed. We've had inside bar, inside bar, inside bar, and then we've got a pin bar off sort of what we were looking at as a as a measured move. So I had a measured move up here. We'll look at that on the lower time frames, but we did tag it yesterday, and then the sellers came in. Not an area you want to be buying. Definitely you don't want to be buying in this area. Trend is up, but you're looking for a deeper pullback before you start looking at this. So if we just start dropping down to the levels, look at the 3 hour, still very much in this range. Oscillators now starting to move to the downside. So there is a bit of structure further down here, and that's 15,970. So this 1600 area is obviously what is holding us up at the moment. So yeah, we break that and retest it and start moving to the downside, then I'd start looking for these tails here as a downside target, and probably this gap it's here. Still be in a pretty much fairly decent bull trend, because you'll have a level right over there and the 155, so that would be a fairly decent bit of structure. And at the same time, yeah, this gap, look at all this structure to the left here. So you've got a gap, and you've got sort of there's a tail there, there's a tail, underside tail there, tail there. So that kind of a fairly decent area to get back in long, and that would be 15,741. If we just get down to the hour, you can see that's not something we want to be trading. Pay attention to this level, because if this thing does drop from where we are now, you're going to get something down to 15,970. Look at the oscillators at the moment. Everything is lining up for bottom of range, so it could be bottom of range, then a little move to the upside, or we're going to have a bigger move to the downside as a little bit of inflation fears are sort of rippling through the market again. So anyway, my view at the moment on the DAX is sit tight. Don't bother with this. You can't trade this kind of structure. But if it does break, pay attention to your levels, because 15,970 is your first level. You're in an upward trend. There's quite a bit of structure here, so that would be a fairly decent opportunity to get long, possibly to come and test the range break up where we closed around 1600. So that'll be short, really a short-term opportunity. But I'd be more interested in a deeper pullback down to 15,741 or even 15,600 area. That's kind of the view that I have at the moment. So sit on hands, not really interested in this until we get a deeper pullback, or until we get a wider range, and then we start looking for a range break to the upside. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.